Hello, welcome to the Gaming Ocean, and today we're back with gates. I had someone watch a video and they said they needed me to elaborate a little bit more on some of the gates, primarily the XOR gate, which I'll be getting into, and I'm going to show you a bit more of the AND gate so you guys know what to do with that. So, first things first, I didn't show you a very good example of the XOR, which from the last video it's here, and I didn't show you guys a very good view of it. So I'm going to show you just a quick glance of me building it. Now pretty much it's pretty simple. You start off with this T formation. And there's going to be redstone torch on the top in front of that, and just the front of this. And then you have redstone there. Now, you go ahead and you place wool exactly here. And place it here and on top of the block. On top of the block's important. You wire that, and you have an XOR gate. Now just let me add levers, and you can see that flipping any switch allows it to revert to the regular position. Now, I didn't elaborate also on how this is useful apparently, so I also forgive for that. Now, basically, it's basically if you don't feel like having to always hit the same lever for the same thing to turn on and off, you could use one lever on one side of the room, one lever on the other side of the room, so you don't have to go. So say this lever right here is in one corner, you could hit it, and then when you want to leave the room in the other corner, you could hit this and turn like your lights back off, or a fountain that was blocked by a piston back off, or something like that. So also, you can wire XORs into each other, and you get the same effect. So like, I could hit this one, and to turn it back off, I could hit this one, I could hit that one, turns off, I could hit this one, turns off, and then if both of those are on, turns back off. So you could have this on all four corners of a room, 4 different sections of a house even, so it's pretty useful. If you want to have 3, you could just wire it in the lever directly like this, you know. Then any of these two would turn it off. So you could do things like that if you want to do it. Pretty much just allows you to control anything from multiple different places. Every single time you double up on XORs, they wire into one XOR. But say I wanted 8 switches for some reason, I would have an XOR like here and here. They would wire into another XOR here, then these 2 XORs here, and this one would wire in together. I'm not going to build that out because you guys get the basic example. But yeah, it's basically used multiple lit switches to control a single different thing, turning it on and off. You could even wire buttons into it, per se, and like, say if you want something to always be on or off unless you hit a button, you could do that. And then if one day you decide you always wanted it to be on, you could hit the switch, and now whenever you hit the button, it turns off. So, stuff like that. It's pretty useful. Now, we've gotten past XORs, so I'm also going to elaborate on ANDs, because ANDs are real important to me. They're probably one of the most important gates, aside from the actual NOT gate itself. And basically, you have 3 pieces of wool. You take 2 torches, place it one on one corner, one on the other, and then a redstone torch on the front of the middle one, and this in between. And basically this shuts off that torch whenever it's on. And the only way to turn this redstone off is to turn both the torches off. So, see that one, this torch still powers that stream. You have to turn both off to get it to work. So, you can also wire it with different ones. Like say you have to make it slightly bigger. But say you could have this. As long as it's multiple torches that all link into a single redstone stream. So basically it's a bunch of NOT gates that link into an OR, and then there's always a redstone torch on the front. You could have it like that. And now all 3 of them need to be down. And this is the easy way to build, so Doesn't work if one's down. Doesn't work if two down. Only works if all three are down. You see? So you have to get all three down. You could even go further, add more, like right next to it. Although it's hard to get inputs lined up like this unless there are just levers there, where all the levers have to be down now. And you could basically extend this as far as you wanted, right or left. It's just how many safety switches you want. Now, on the idea of safety switches, I've decided I want to show you guys how to do it. Like, say you want to make sure you have TNT right there. And I've set this up, and basically I added a NOT gate, and then there's a torch under that. That'll only get powered basically if I send power down to it. So, say I don't want that TNT to go off unless I give the OK, and then I want a guy down here to say OK. So if I hit OK, I'll hit it, but it doesn't go off till he's ready, and he hits it, and it goes off. It'll only go off if you want both of them to be switched. If you don't want both of them to be switched, then it won't work. So you really have to. This is a good way to make sure, like if you put self-destruct switches in your house or something, or you wanted to make it where you could only open a door if a guy on the inside flipped the switch for you too. That would be pretty useful, so that two people would have to be used to control it, or just to make sure you don't accidentally set stuff like TNT off, unless you really, really want to with something. So yeah, this has been Gates, Elaboration, and an XOR from TheGamingOcean. I hope you guys got a slightly better concept of the and an XOR gate now that we've looked at it again. So thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe for more videos like this, and have a nice day.